हाँ कुछ नहीं। Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am. Harika Ma'am is a highly qualified clinical pharmacist and educator at Monash Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. With 5 years of experience as an aggregated consultant pharmacist and a member of SHPA, the Society of Hospital Pharmacists Australia. She excels in preparing students for exams. Harika is passionate about interactive education, aiming to empower students to become effective pharmacists for optimal patient outcomes. Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am. Mr. Arif Mohammed is a skilled clinical pharmacist at Northern Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. He brings 5 years of teaching experience and mentorship to students. Certified as a consultant pharmacist, he focuses on home medication review to minimize issues in community and hospital settings. A pharmacist immunizer and a member of the Society of Hospital Pharmacists of Australia. Arif Sir is originally from India. He has a robust background as a hospital preceptor and lecturer in Malaysia before relocating to Australia. His dedication to advancing clinical expertise shines through his impactful teaching and practice-based knowledge.
to introduce you to the Elite Expertise YouTube channel, a valuable resource for pharmacists worldwide. Our videos comprehensively outline the examination pattern and migration process to countries such as Australia and Canada. Additionally, we provide you information about the exam fees, examination pattern, passing score, and much more. Our channel offers full-length video on various topics like asthma, the autonomous nervous system, and heart failure with complete and in-depth therapy discussion and case studies. We regularly provide timely updates to pharmacists planning international migration. To ensure that you don't miss any crucial information, we invite you to visit and subscribe to the Elite Expertise YouTube channel. Thank you.
Are you an overseas pharmacist aspiring to practice in Australia? By following these 6 steps, you can navigate the path to become a registered pharmacist in Australia. Step 1. Get your skill assessment done with Australian Pharmacy Council. Step 2. Clear your KAPS exam. Step 3. Register with APRA as an intern pharmacist. Step 4. Start your internship and clear both intern written and oral exam after completing 75% of your intern hours. Step 5. Complete the intern training program and 1,575 hours of supervised practice. Step 6. Get registered with APRA as a fully licensed pharmacist. At Elite Expertise, we are there for you at every step of your journey. Let our guidance and expertise make your dream of becoming a registered pharmacist in Australia a reality. Join Elite Expertise and begin your journey to success today. Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am. Harika Ma'am is a highly qualified clinical pharmacist and educator at Monash Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. With 5 years of experience as an aggregated consultant pharmacist and a member of SHPA, the Society of Hospital Pharmacists Australia. She excels in preparing students for exams. Harika is passionate about interactive education, aiming to empower students to become effective pharmacists for optimal patient outcomes. Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am. Mr. Arif Mohammed is a skilled clinical pharmacist at Northern Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. He brings 5 years of teaching experience and mentorship to students. Certified as a consultant pharmacist, he focuses on home medication review to minimize issues in community and hospital settings. A pharmacist immunizer and a member of the Society of Hospital Pharmacists of Australia. Arif sir is originally from India. He has a robust background as a hospital preceptor and lecturer in Malaysia before relocating to Australia. His dedication to advancing clinical expertise shines through his impactful teaching and practice-based knowledge.
Hello all. Today I'm here to introduce you to the Elite Expertise YouTube channel, a valuable resource for pharmacists worldwide. Our videos comprehensively outline the examination pattern and migration process to countries such as Australia and Canada. Additionally, we provide you information about the exam fees, examination pattern, passing score, and much more. Our channel offers full-length video on various topics like asthma, the autonomous nervous system, and heart failure with complete and in-depth therapy discussion and case studies. We regularly provide timely updates for pharmacists planning international migration. To ensure that you don't miss any crucial information, we invite you to visit and subscribe to the Elite Expertise YouTube channel. Thank you.
Are you an overseas pharmacist aspiring to practice in Australia? By following these 6 steps, you can navigate the path to become a registered pharmacist in Australia. Step 1. Get your skill assessment done with Australian Pharmacy Council. Step 2. Clear your KAPS exam. Step 3. Register with APRA as an intern pharmacist. Step 4. Start your internship and clear both intern written and oral exam after completing 75% of your intern hours. Step 5. Complete the intern training program and 1,575 hours of supervised practice. Step 6. Get registered with APRA as a fully licensed pharmacist. At Elite Expertise, we are there for you at every step of your journey. Let our guidance and expertise make your dream of becoming a registered pharmacist in Australia a reality. Join Elite Expertise and begin your journey to success today. Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif sir and Harika ma'am. Harika ma'am is a highly qualified clinical pharmacist and educator at Monash Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. With 5 years of experience as an aggregated consultant pharmacist and a member of SHPA, the Society of Hospital Pharmacists Australia. She excels in preparing students for exams. Harika is passionate about interactive education. aiming to empower students to become effective pharmacists for optimal patient outcomes. Are you an aspiring pharmacist and want to practice in Australia? Then we welcome you to Elite Expertise, where we turn ambitions into success for pharmacists worldwide. Elite Expertise is founded by Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am. Mr. Arif Mohammed is a skilled clinical pharmacist at Northern Health Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. He brings 5 years of teaching experience and mentoring.
Welcome to the distinguished pharmacists present over here. Good morning, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. I'm Ashrita, working as an admin manager of Elite Expertise. Elite Expertise is an online educational platform which is majorly designed for the pharmacists who want to work and study as well in overseas as a registered. If they want to work, they can work as a registered pharmacist. So this Elite Expertise is founded by Mr. Arif Sir and Harika Ma'am, who are working as clinical pharmacists for more than 10 years. They are from a place called India and a place called as Hyderabad. I guess some of you has known about this place, right? And we have Rijima Shrestha as well, who is a student of Elite Expertise. Thank you, Rijima, for conducting this wonderful webinar with this prestigious college. Let me congratulate each one of you students for choosing pharmacy as your career pathway, as well as choosing Elite Expertise, Rijima, for making this to happen. And also my vote of thanks to HOD, director of this prestigious college, for having a collaboration with this. To have an interactive session about what if if you want to study overseas or if you want to work as a pharmacist, what you have to know. We have audience on YouTube also. A warm welcome to the audience on the YouTube as well. I hope this session brings a great insights for you. We'll be focusing what all will be there in this session is first we will be giving you the brief things, like if suppose I'll just say Rijima wants to work as a pharmacist in overseas. She has done B.Pharm from Nepal and she's unaware of the process, like what can be done to work as an overseas pharmacist. So the options for Rijima would be one would be Australia, second would be New Zealand, third would be Canada, four would be Ireland, fifth would be US. So what exams does Rijima need to attend? One would be KAPS for Australia and New Zealand. Second would be for Ireland. And for US, it would be NAPLEX. For Canada, it is PEBC exam. So she got to know about this, but she doesn't have any in-depth knowledge. So I can see many Rijimas over here. So to enlighten them, we are providing you the training as well as today we are going to tell about all these courses. And along with this, if you want a pharmacist for the YouTube family, if you are a studying person or if you are graduating in India or overseas or somewhere, if you want to study your master's in overseas, what kind of master's programs you can pick it up. And also we are going to talk about GRE, IELTS, PT is very, very essential for you. Come what may go. If you want to work or if you want to study overseas, you have to qualify GRE, IELTS or PT, any of this exam. So I hope the sessions bring so much of insights, enlightening session, everything. We'll also have Arif Sir, who is a director of our prestigious institute as well. So let's begin this session by having a video of, KAPS and as well as a PEBC as well. Can we start the video, Ashutosh?
Hello, everyone. My name is Arif Mohammed. I'm one of the directors as well as the lecturers at Elite Expertise. So Elite Expertise is an online training platform where we give the training for all the licensing examinations for Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US, UK, Ireland, and so on. And myself, I'm a consultant pharmacist in Australia, as well as I'm a clinical pharmacist here in Australia. I'm working as a clinical pharmacist in one of the hospitals known as the Northern Health Hospital in Melbourne. And at the same time, I'm also a consultant pharmacist here. So at first, I would like to share a few things with you regarding our Elite Expertise, who we are and what we do exactly. So I would like to share a slide with you guys. Okay, so this is our website, www.eliteexpertise.com.au. And when you go to our website, you can have a look through all the information which is mentioned up over there. So myself, I'm a consultant pharmacist, and as well as I'm a clinical pharmacist here in Australia. And Elite Expertise is one of the world's #1 platform for the KAPS training. So I will explain you in detail what is meant by this KAPS exam. Okay, so we are the #1 in the world in providing the KAPS training, and I will explain you in detail why we are considered as the #1. Everything that we'll have a look in detail. Okay, and here myself, Arif Mohammed, and Mrs. Harika Bhimavarpu, we both are the lecturers, as well as we both are the directors at Elite Expertise. So I'm working at Northern Health Hospital in Melbourne as a clinical pharmacist, and Mrs. Harika, she's working as a clinical pharmacist in Monash Health in Melbourne. So we both are the clinical pharmacists. So we both are working here in Melbourne, and we both are the directors, and we both are the one who provides the training for this overseas pharmacist examinations. So for Australia, the overseas examination is known as the KAPS, that is the KAPS exam. So we, at the moment, we are providing all the overseas pharmacists to clear this KAPS exam. Then, so here are the courses that we offer. The main courses that we have at the moment are, one is the KAPS Essential course. So that is the course like all the overseas pharmacists, if you want to become a pharmacist in Australia, so there will be a first screening exam for all the overseas pharmacists, and that screening exam is known as the KAPS exam. So you need to clear this KAPS exam, then only you will be eligible to start your internship. That is the second process to become the licensed pharmacist here in Australia. So the first step is to clear the KAPS exam. So we provide the full training for this KAPS exam. And also, once after clearing this KAPS exam, there are 2 more other exams. And these 2 exams that you guys need to do by the time when you are doing your internship. Okay. So the procedure is, at first we need to clear the KAPS exam. After clearing the KAPS exam, we need to start doing our internship. And during the internship, there will be 2 more other exams, and those exams are nothing but the intern pharmacist written exam and the intern pharmacist oral exam. So we are also providing the training for both the intern pharmacist written as well as the intern pharmacist oral examinations. And we are also planning to expand it. So soon we are going to launch the licensing examinations for other countries as well, like for US, UK, Canada, Ireland. So even for those countries, we are shortly we are going to introduce we are going to launch the licensing exam pathways for the countries. Then, so this is the success rate of Elite Expertise. So for Australia, the exam that all the overseas pharmacists they need to clear is the KAPS, that is the KAPS exam. So Elite Expertise has started providing this KAPS exam training in the year 2023. That is last year we have started providing the training. And July batch, last year July was our first batch at Elite Expertise. And in our first batch itself, we have got 90% of success rate. Okay. So total around 87 candidates have cleared their KAPS exam in their first attempt itself. Okay. So there will be 2 papers in the KAPS examination, paper 1 and paper 2, and all our candidates, they have cleared the KAPS examination in their first attempt. That is, they have cleared both the papers in their first attempt. So this was our first batch, which was started in July 2023. And our second batch was in November 2023, like in November, last year, November. So this was our second batch for the KAPS examination, where we got around 94% of the success rate. So total 99 students, they have cleared their KAPS exam in our second batch. And the third batch was held in March 2024, that is recent March, okay, where around 121 students, they have cleared their KAPS examination in the March batch. Again, the percentage was like around 94%. So this is our success rate. And we can say that proudly, the main base for our success is the way that we teach. Because here at Elite Expertise, the lecturers, those who teach for this KAPS examination are myself, that is Arif Mohammed, and the other lecturer is Harika Bhimarpu. So we both are the lecturers, and we both are the clinical pharmacists. We both are practicing here in Australia for more than 6 years. Okay. So we have been here, we are practicing as a clinical pharmacist. So we know how the exam pattern it will be. Because in the examination, in the KAPS exam, they mainly ask about the clinical practice, like how the Australian practice is going on. Okay, so they mainly ask the questions on the clinical practice. And as we are practicing here as a clinical pharmacist, so we know well how the pattern it will be, and we know how the examiners, they ask the questions. Okay, so that those tricks and trips we teach to our students. Okay, so and those things that help the students to clear this examination in their first attempts. Okay, so that's the main reason behind our success. And at Elite Expertise, we also have got the few demo lectures. Okay, if you want, you can go to our website. In our website, you can see on the top, you can see a section known as the demo lectures up here. And in the demo lectures, there are a lot of free demo lectures that are available. So I did a demo lecture on asthma, as well as I did the demo lecture on heart failure topic, as well as ma'am, she did the free lecture on ANS, that is autonomic nervous system. So I recommend everyone to go and have a visit to our demo lectures, and you can see that the way that how we teach. Okay, so because in this demo lecture we have explained like the complete concepts, that how the things that happen, like in case of asthma management. Okay, so what are the things that we need to know, and what are the things that the examination that expect. Okay, what are the things that the examiners they ask in the examination. So everything that I have explained in this free demo lectures. So kindly visit to our website, and there you can go to our demo lectures section, and once you click the link, then automatically it will pop up to the YouTube channel, and it will play the lecture. Full length lectures are available. And also we have our testimonials. So all our students, those who have cleared their KAPS examination, so they have they provided the testimonials which are available in our website. So you guys can have a look over there as well. Then, so they are our intern students, intern pharmacists. So right now, around 20 students are getting trained as intern pharmacists here at Elite Expertise. So intern pharmacist is nothing but, as I mentioned, that initially you need to clear the KAPS examination, and after clearing the KAPS examination, then you need to move to Australia and start doing the internship. And during internship, there will be 2 more examinations. That is the intern written examination as well as the oral examination. So right now, more than 20 students are getting the training for intern written as well as the oral examination. Okay. So these, they cleared the KAPS examination. So they moved to Australia and they started doing their internship. And right now they are getting the training for intern exams as well. And here is our YouTube channel for Elite Expertise. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find a lot of information in the YouTube channel where we have made a lot of videos, like the videos for the free demo lectures, as well as the videos for all the interviews for the successful candidates. And also we have the videos for the career pathways, like what are the opportunities for the pharmacist in Australia, what are the different career opportunities for the pharmacist in Australia, as well as Canada, and in other countries as well. So please visit to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we keep on providing the latest information regarding all the overseas countries, like what changes that are happening in Australia as well as in other countries as well. So we keep on giving the updates regarding all the information in our YouTube channel. Now, I just want to talk about the global opportunities for the pharmacist. Okay, so the opportunities for the pharmacist in Australia, New Zealand, US, Canada, UK, Ireland, and so on. Okay, so in case if you are planning to become a pharmacist in Australia as well as in New Zealand, there are 2 examinations. These 2 countries conduct the same examination, and that exam is known as the KAPS exam. Okay, KAPS is known as the Knowledge Assessment of Pharmaceutical Sciences, where the examiners, they try to assess your complete knowledge. Okay, so what will be the things that you have learned during your B Pharmacy, or the things that you have learned during your PharmD. So based on those things, they will assess your knowledge. Okay, so this KAPS examination will be conducted by the Australian Pharmacy Council, and this examination is common for both Australia as well as for New Zealand. Okay, so if you are planning to migrate to Australia or New Zealand, then the common exam is the KAPS exam, KAPS. So in case if you are planning to migrate to USA, then you need to sit for the NAPLEX exam. So NAPLEX exam, it consists of the two steps. One is the FPG, that is the first step that you need to clear, and then the main exam, that is the NAPLEX. And for Canada, it is known as the PEBC. So I'll explain everything in detail about these pathways. And UK, that is the RPS pathway. And for Ireland, it is the TCQR pathway. Okay. So at first, I will talk about the Australia and how this KAPS examination, and what are the steps that are involved for this KAPS examination. So before going to have a look through the examination pattern and everything, let's have a look through what is the main average salary for the pharmacist in Australia as well as in other countries. In Australia, while doing the internship itself, you will be paid during your internship. Okay, so like you will be getting the hourly pay rate. And in Australia, during internship, the pay rate will be roughly around $27 per hour. Okay, so it means that after clearing the KAPS examination, you will be moving to Australia, and you need to work for 1 year as an intern pharmacist. Intern pharmacist means you need to work under the supervision of a fully licensed pharmacist. And during that time, you will be get paid, and the pay rate during internship will be $27 per hour. And once you become a fully licensed pharmacist, that is after 1 year, when you get the full license, then during that time, the pay rate will be around $40 to $55 per hour. And in US, when you become a fully licensed pharmacist, the pay rate will be $50 to $70 per hour. But all these pay rates, like even in Australia, I mentioned that $40 to $55 per hour, and US 50 to 70, all these pay rates, they depend on your work experience as well as your managing skills. If you have got a very good managing skills as well as the experience, then they are happy to pay you the highest amount. Okay? And in Canada, the average salary for a pharmacist will be around $45 to $55 per hour. Okay? And especially in Australia, the working rights, like for a pharmacist, usually the pharmacist will work for around 40 hours per week. Okay, so 40 hours per week, and the hourly rate per hour, the salary will be $40 to $55 per hour. So based on their experience as well as the managing skills. So this is the average salary rate for pharmacists in Australia, US, as well as in Canada. Then I made a complete video on how much the pharmacists they can earn in Australia. So during the internship, while they are doing the internship, how much they will earn, and at the same time, after completing or after finishing their internship, how much salary that they can earn. So everything that is clearly mentioned, the hourly rate of the pharmacist in Australia is clearly mentioned in a full-length video, and this video is available in our YouTube channel. So if you guys later on, you can just watch through this video, so that you will come to know that how much the salary that the pharmacists they can earn in Australia. And in order to migrate to Australia, that what are the steps that you need to start? Like what is the first initial step? Like how you should start your journey. Okay, so for Australia, the main thing is at first you need to organize your documents. So there are certain documents which are required to keep those documents ready. So one is your passport. Okay, you must have your all university transcripts. Okay, so your passport, your university transcripts, and your pharmacy license. Pharmacy license is mandatory. It means that once after you graduate from your university, after finishing your B Pharmacy or after finishing your PharmD, so you need to get registered with your Pharmacy Council of India. In your state Pharmacy Council board, you need to get registered. So these three are the main documents which are required for Australia in order to sit for the KAPS exam. Okay, then what you need to do. So once you organize all these documents, at first you need to create your account in Australian Pharmacy Council. Okay, so you need to create a candidate portal in the APC, that is Australian Pharmacy Council. Australian Pharmacy Council is the one that conducts the exam, which is known as the KAPS, the first exam, KAPS exam. It will be conducted by the Australian Pharmacy Council. Okay, so, and this council, it conducts the exam for both the countries, that is for Australia as well as for New Zealand. Okay. The exam will be the same, KAPS exam, and it is conducted by Australian Pharmacy Council for both the countries. So you need to create a candidate portal, and then you need to upload all the documents up over there, and you need to make the payment for document evaluation. And Elite Expertise will help you in this aspect. If you are seeking any help, then we are ready to help you in this aspect, like how to apply and how to do your process. And what happens exactly is, once after applying for initial skills assessment, that is eligibility test for APC, then the case officers, they will take around 6 to 8 weeks time. They will, once after receiving all the documents, they take around 6 to 8 weeks time. So they will go through all your documents, and then they will give you the eligibility to sit for the KAPS exam. Okay, so after 6 to 8 weeks, you will receive the eligibility to sit for the KAPS exam. So when you get this eligibility, then you need to sit for the exam, and you need to clear both the papers of the KAPS exam. Okay, that is paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, and at Elite Expertise, we'll provide the complete training for both the papers, for paper 1 and paper 2 of the KAPS exam. Then, how to become a pharmacist in Australia. So I made a complete video. In this video, it is available, the full-length video is available in our YouTube channel. So once, if you can go to this video, there you can find what are the steps which are involved. That is how you need to register with APC. So here in the previous slide, I have mentioned the first step is to go and register with the Australian Pharmacy Council, and then submit all the documents. And after submitting the documents, you will get the eligibility to sit for the KAPS exam. Okay. So all these steps in detail are explained in this video. So you guys can watch this video later on. So where we have, I have explained completely about the guide, the complete guidance, like how to register with Australian Pharmacy Council, and how to upload all the documents, and what is the fee for the exam. Okay, so KAPS exam fee, and what are the other exams which are involved, that is the intern exams, and what is the fee for the intern pharmacist written exam, as well as for the oral exam. So everything that I have explained in this video. So please go and watch this video later on. Then, so here, once you booked your exam through Australian Pharmacy Council, then the next step is to sit for the exam. So in order to sit for the exam, at first you need to know what is the exam pattern and what is the syllabus, and how much that you need to score in the exam in order to pass the exam. Because there are 2 papers in the KAPS. One is the paper 1 and the other one is the paper 2. Then you need to know that how much you need to score in order to clear this KAPS examination. So I made a complete full-length video for the exam pattern, as well as what is the syllabus for the KAPS exam, and what is the score, what is the passing percentage, how much that you need to score in order to clear this KAPS exam, okay, in both the paper 1 and paper 2. So everything is clearly explained during our orientation session that we have recently conducted for our July batch candidates. And we have recorded this video, and this video is also available in the YouTube. Okay, so if you want to know that how the exam syllabus it will be, what topics are covered, and how the exam pattern it will be, how many MCQs will be there, and how much you guys need to clear in order to, how much you guys need to score in order to clear the paper. So everything is explained in detail in this video. So I recommend everyone to watch this video to know an overview about this KAPS exam, as well as the exam pattern, the syllabus, and how you get scored, and how much that you need to score in order to pass both the papers of KAPS exam, paper 1 and paper 2. And then, so after clearing the KAPS examination, so this KAPS examination, you can sit even from India. Okay? So in order to write this KAPS examination, you need not to come to Australia. So this exam, you can do it from India as well. So in India, almost all the major capital cities, they have got the center. So this exam will be conducted by Pearson. Okay, so Pearson will conduct this exam, and most of the cities in India, they have got the Pearson centers, and they are authorized to conduct this examination. It means that this first exam, the KAPS exam, you can clear from India itself. Okay. After clearing the KAPS exam from India, then you need to migrate to Australia. Okay, so in the second video, there is another video here. So what after the KAPS exam? So here I have clearly explained about what you guys need to do. So once after clearing the KAPS examination, so what is the next step? That is how you need to get registered in Australia as an intern pharmacist. Okay, so in order to get registered in Australia as an intern pharmacist, you need to get registered with APRA. Okay, so what is APRA? How to get registered with APRA. So everything I have explained in detail, and the full length video is available in YouTube channel. So in case if you are interested to know about what is next after the KAPS, so how we need to get registered as an intern pharmacist, and how do we find the internship positions in Australia. So everything that is explained in this video. So you guys can go and watch this video where you will get the complete information. Okay. And also regarding Canada, okay, so in case if you are interested to migrate to Canada and practice as a pharmacist in Canada, okay, so there are many steps which are involved in Canada to sit for this PEBC exam. Okay, so for Australia, the exam is known as the KAPS exam, and for Canada, it is known as the PEBC exam. Okay, so there are a lot of several steps which are involved to clear this PEBC exam. So everything that I have explained in detail, so what documents that you need to submit and how you need to get registered, and everything that you can find in this video. So where I have completely explained about the steps which are involved to become a fully licensed pharmacist in Canada. Okay. So these are the few things that I wanted to share with you guys. So Elite Expertise is an online platform where we give the training for all these countries, for Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US, UK, Ireland. Okay, so you guys can visit to our website, as well as don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because in our YouTube channel we provide a lot of information regarding the current scenarios, what situation is going on in these countries, as well as we provide demo lectures. Okay, and also we provide the career pathways, that is how the pharmacist opportunities will be there. So if you visit to our YouTube channel, then you can find a lot of videos where I have prepared, where I have made the videos especially for the pharmacist career pathways in Australia, especially in the hospitals, how your pharmacist can work in the hospitals. Okay, so like there are different opportunities in the hospitals. Like for a clinical pharmacist, they can work as in chemotherapy specialist pharmacist, in as well as in cardiology specialist, neurology specialist, antimicrobial specialist pharmacist, mental health specialist pharmacist. So there are different specialties for the pharmacist are available. And in most of the countries, like in India, especially in India, so we are more fascinated to work as a clinical pharmacist after finishing our PharmD, or after finishing our masters in, especially in clinical pharmacy or in pharmacology. So we are more fascinated to work as a clinical pharmacist. So I have explained the complete pathways, like how to become a clinical pharmacist in Australia. So all the full length videos are available in Elite Expertise YouTube channel. So please don't forget to visit to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, and also we have our Instagram and our Facebook, and my personal LinkedIn is also there. So please subscribe to Instagram, as well as follow us on Insta, Facebook, and you can also send a request to my personal LinkedIn, so that you will develop the connections for the future. Okay, in case if you are planning to migrate to any of those countries, so you can develop your very good connections. Okay, so thank you so much. And now our team members, so Ashita, she will give her presentation. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
That's Arif sir, guys. And post this, we'll have a live Q&A with Arif sir along with Neha. Neha, she's a CAPS qualified and she's a student of Elite Expertise. Over to you, Neha. And we have many questions from the audience as well, Neha. You can have a look on it. Glory will be helping us to get it as well. Glory is also a student of Elite Expertise. Like all the staff, all the working people are students of Elite Expertise. Really, she's a CAPS qualified, PT qualified. She lodged her expression of interest. By God's grace, she'll get in, visa and she'll be flying. So yeah, we have, as we are live on YouTube, we have some questions on YouTube also. So it will be a collaborated Q&A with Sir, with a set of questions from the audience as well. So over to you, Neha. I guess we have Arif sir on board as well. Arif sir.
Thank you so much, Ashita. Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Ashita. And first of all, I would like to thank the complete faculty of pharmaceutical sciences at Pokhara University for organizing this event. And like in case, guys, if you have any questions regarding how to become a pharmacist in Australia or US, Canada, or Ireland, UK. So we are helping all the students in preparing their licensing examinations and clearing their licensing examinations in these countries. So we are live here today and you can ask any questions to us.
Neha, we already have some questions in the chat
there is
box.
One question here. What is the minimum score for PTE? So the minimum score for PTE in Australia to become to get registered with APRA is you need to have 65 in PTE, like overall 65, and in each component you need to score 65. 65 in listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So in all the 4 components, you need to score 65. So that's the PTE requirement to get registered with APRA.
And the question from Dinesh Singh, sir, what is the further process after clearing the KAPS exam?
Yeah, so the first step is in order to become a pharmacist in Australia, the first step is to clear this KAPS exam for all the overseas candidates. And once after clearing this KAPS examination, the next step will be to get registered with APRA. Okay, so APRA is nothing but the pharmacy board in Australia. It comes under APRA. Okay, so we need to get registered with APRA. And once we get registered with APRA, we can start doing our internship. Okay? So we can start doing our internship. But before that, like once after clearing this KAPS examination, you guys also need to clear the English language. Either you can sit for IELTS or OET or PTE. So any one of these English exams should be cleared. And after clearing this English exam, you will be applying for the visa. Okay? So there are different visa options are available. So you will apply for the visa, and after landing here, so you need to register with APRA. So after getting registered with APRA, then your official internship will start, the intern hours will start, and you will be working for at least for around 10 to 12 months as an intern. And there will be 2 more exams to clear. So there will be one intern written examination and the other one will be the intern oral examination. So once you clear all those examinations, finally you will get registered as a fully licensed pharmacist.
Thank you, sir. And the question from Safal, can we go for NAPLEX after completing B Pharmacy?
No. Nowadays, US is not accepting the B.Pharm degree. So in order to sit for the NAPLEX examination, so you must have a Pharm D degree. Okay? So there is continuous 5 years of degree is a minimum requirement to sit for the NAPLEX exam. But US is not accepting the B.Pharm degree. So for those who have done the Bachelor of Pharmacy, B Pharmacy, so for them, the good opportunities are, one is the Australia and the other one is Canada. Canada is also a very good opportunity for all the Bachelor of Pharmacy candidates. So for those who have done Pharm D, so especially Pharm D, for them, like even they can try for these countries like Australia, Canada. So these are evergreen countries. But they also have the opportunity to work in US as well as in Ireland. So those who have the Pharm D.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And he's asking, like, everyone who cracked CAPS exam are saying it is easy to crack CAPS exam than getting visa. Can you add something on this?
Yeah, like I can say that, like just after clearing the CAPS examination, we must also try to get the visa. And getting the visa is completely dependent on the score, okay, that how many points that you get. Okay? So after the CAPS examination, you must also prepare for the English language test. So if the highest score, if you get in the English language test, then the more points you will obtain. Okay, so the more points that you will have, then the high chances of getting the visas. So like in last year, in last year batch, only few candidates have got the visas. So that is quite everyone knows about it. But this year, the chances will be high for the healthcare professionals, especially for the pharmacist. And also the government has increased the sponsorship visas. So when compared to the last year, so this year the sponsorship visas have been increased. So that is another thing that we need to know.
And what is the process of APRA requirements of exams, and what is the process, APRA registration process?
For APRA registration, so once after clearing this CAPS exam, you need to show your CAPS qualified certificate. That Australian Pharmacy Council will provide you the CAPS qualified certificate. Okay? So that is the skills letter, the skills outcome letter. So it will be provided by the APC, Australian Pharmacy Council. So you need to have that APC skills assessment outcome letter, and also you must have your English language test done. So these two are the main ones. And apart from these two, so the APRA will ask few other documents like your international criminal history check. From Nepal, you need to get the international criminal history check done. And like they will ask you some other documents, like in case if there is any name discrepancies, then they will ask you to do some statutory declarations, or they will ask you to use some supporting documents for those things. So these are the things like the APRA they will ask for registration.
Thank you, sir. And I would like to ask you, like, yesterday, Elite Expertise has participated in a reputed summit. Can you please provide some inputs about this, like how Elite Expertise students has benefited from that? We need your insights, sir.
Exactly. So on 5th of July, that is yesterday, so there was a summit which was conducted by the Ravens Recruitment in Australia. And in this summit, the main participants were Australian Pharmacy Council, APC. There was SHPA, that is the Society of Hospital Pharmacists in Australia. Then PSA, Pharmaceutical Society of Australia, PSA was involved. And then Pharmacy Guild of Australia was involved. And all the major pharmacy brands in Australia, like Priceline, Blooms, Amcal, okay? So Discount Chemist, so all the pharmacy brands are involved in that summit. So they gave the chance to Elite Expertise. So they gave the chance for Elite Expertise to be one of the members of that summit. So we participated in that summit, okay? And there were a few main outcomes, like the final things that I would like to discuss with you guys is, so now in Australia, almost all the pharmacies and almost all the major companies, they came to know who Elite Expertise is. Okay, so after this summit, so they came to know about Elite Expertise. They came to know about Elite Expertise students, because in yesterday's summit we have submitted our students' portfolios to all the major companies here in Australia. So we have submitted all our students' portfolios to them. So they have gone through the students' portfolios, and they said that in the future, like whenever they require the intern pharmacist, so definitely they are going to contact Elite Expertise. So it is a very good news for us, for all the students of the Elite Expertise. So like all the major pharmacies here, they come to know about what we are, and they promise that they are going to give you an opportunity for Elite Expertise students in the future.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. And I have some general questions that I'm representing from the students. Sir, is it enough? Like a B.Pharm graduation is enough, or we need to do M.Pharmacy or PharmD for all the registration examinations like NAPLEX, PBC, like KAPS for all the countries? Is it like compulsory to finish that post graduation course, sir?
Post-graduation one. Yeah, sure. So I will clearly explain here. If you are targeting Australia, New Zealand, or Canada, even UK, so you need not to go for any Form D qualifications. Okay, so you need not to have any Form D degrees, but for these countries, so just the Bachelor of Pharmacy is enough. But in case if you have the masters, then it would be an added benefit for you. So if you have the Masters of Pharmacy, then it will be an added benefit. So especially it will be an added benefit, especially when you are looking for any job opportunities in the hospitals. So in the hospital, especially if you want to work as a clinical pharmacist, and if there are around 30 or 40 applications, out of those 40 applications, if you have master's qualification, then your application will stand out and they will call you for the interview. So if you have the master's and if you are trying for a clinical pharmacist in the hospitals, then that would be an added benefit. But otherwise, there is no much benefit of the masters in Australia if you are if you want to plan, or if you are planning to work as a community pharmacist. Okay. Then for countries like Ireland and US, of course, like these countries, they need only the Form D degree. So Bachelor of Pharmacy is not acceptable. But there are certain states in US, so they are accepting the masters. So in case if we have the masters with clinical practice experience, then there are 1 or 2 states in US, they are accepting to sit for the NAPLEX examination. So, but all the other states, the NAPLEX is only for Form D candidates.
Thank you, sir. And another question is like, which country is best for a candidate to migrate to work as a pharmacist? As we have CAPS, NAPLEX, PBC, etc. in all the terms like weather, finances, pay scale, and lifestyle, and in all other perspectives, sir, which country is best?
So I can say that all the countries are almost same. Okay. So if you choose Australia or Canada or US, okay, I don't recommend UK at the first position. Okay, so because of the savings and so on, so in UK it's a bit expensive, and you can't save much as compared to that of Australia or Canada, US, and these countries. Okay. So like UK, you can put it as a second option, but all these countries, all the other developed countries like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US. Okay. So all these are almost the same. Like when, especially for the candidates who are in India or Pakistan, Nepal, so Sri Lanka. So all we mainly, our main target is at the end, we will see that how much amount that we can save. Okay. So that's the main reason why we are leaving our country and we are migrating up over there to work, and we are taking all this, we are crossing all these hurdles to reach up over there. Okay. So at the end, like we will compare that how much we can earn and how much we can save. So when it comes to earning and saving the amount, okay, so in Australia, Canada, US, and all these countries, the earning and savings, especially when it comes to the savings, it will be the same. Okay. So of course, like in some countries, like in US, the dollar value is high. Okay, so they pay more. But at the same time, the tax rate is high in US when compared to Australia. So ultimately, when it comes to the savings, so the savings will be the same in all these countries. So I recommend that what will be the country that you are interested in. Okay. So let's say, for example, some candidates might have their relatives in US. Okay. Or they might have their friends already settled in US, and they might be interested to go to US. So if you are interested in US, then select the US pathway. Or if you are interested in Canada, then select the Canada pathway. Or if you are interested in Australia, then just select the Australia or New Zealand pathway. So all these countries, they are same, and the pharmacy practice. So when it comes to the pharmacy practice, so in all these countries, the pharmacy practice standards are almost same.
Fine, sir. Thank you. And we all know, like, USA is the most happening country in the world. Like,
Exactly.
is it possible for an Asian citizen to get visa easily for a pharmacist, like to get into USA or to work as a pharmacist? Is it the easier process, or like if do we face any rejections over that, sir?
No. Like in US, again, I can clearly mention you that the only visa that you will get is the H1B. So H1B is the visa option that you will get. So on H1B, there is no restrictions. So you can work unlimited. So there is no sort of any restrictions on the H1B visa. But the problem is getting the PR is the second question mark up over there. Okay, so like anyhow, as long as you are satisfied with the H1B visa, and if you want to stay there, and if you want to work, so you can work for as long as possible. So I know my friends who migrated to US back in 2009, and till now they are in US, and they are on H1B visas. They haven't got any of their PR. But when I spoke to them, they mentioned that there is no much difference between getting the green card or working with this H1B. So the only difference is like when they get the green card, like it means that they are completely settled in US. But otherwise,
Like,
the earning will be the same.
it's good to know that pharmacist has a large scope all over the world.
Exactly. Pharmacist has a very good scope all over the world, and especially I can say about in Canada. So Canada nowadays, like I will be honest regarding this statement. Canada exam is the world's toughest exam. Okay, it is the world's toughest pharmacist licensing exam. It is not that so easy to clear the Canadian licensing exam. But
Okay.
if we know all the main important tips, like where we need to emphasize, where we need to concentrate, okay, so which topic that we need to study, and if we can clear that Canadian licensing examination, then like nowadays, I just spoke to many pharmacists who are there in Canada. So, and everyone, they are saying that securing a job in Canada is highly easy. It's dead easy. So when once we get the PBC certificate, then employers themselves, they will sponsor for all the exams.
Okay.
Employers, they are sponsoring for the law exam. Employers, they are sponsoring for the like for all the traveling and for accommodation. Everything is provided by the employer. So because in Canada, finding the pharmacist is very difficult. So that's
Okay.
the main issue there. So finding the pharmacist is very difficult. So they can't find the pharmacist easily because the exam pathways are a bit tough, a bit difficult. So that's why they can't find the pharmacist. Okay, so that's why the demand is higher there. Okay, so yeah, but overall, when you compare, all these countries are almost the same.
Yeah, well explained, sir. Thank you. And are we offering any English examinations like PT, GRE, TOEFL, apart from this license exam, sir, like Elite
Yeah,
Expertise?
exactly. So we are going to start. We are starting the training for PTE and IELTS as well. Okay. So now, after this session, like we will be having an explanation through about this all this English language test as well. So we are going to start this providing the English language training for our students.
Sir, can you please explain, like, can a candidate expect sponsorships from Elite Expertise after clearing the CAPS examination?
No. Elite expertise will not give any sponsorships. Okay, because we are not a pharmacy. We are not running any pharmacy. Okay, so it is just an online training institute, and as per the legal requirements, online training institutes, they are not allowed to give any sponsorships.
Yeah. Sir, in PPT, you have already explained about visa and things. Can you just
Yeah.
like outline the different types of visa we can have after clearing the CAPS examination?
Yeah, after clearing the CAPS examination, if you are planning for a permanent residency, then there are two permanent residency visa pathways are available. One is the 491, which is known as the regional visa. Okay? It means that if you get this visa, then you need to stay in the regional Australia, okay, for at least for 3 years. Okay? And there is another visa which is known as the 190 visa. So with 190 visa, it is known as complete PR. And when you get this visa 190, you can stay in any place. Even if you want, you can stay in the metropolitan cities, like in Sydney, Melbourne, it doesn't matter. So you can work in these cities as well. But if you get the 491, there is a condition that for 3 years, you must stay in the rural areas, that is the regional areas in Australia. So these two are the permanent residence pathway visas. And also there are other visas that are available, like 482, that is nothing but the sponsorship visa. So on sponsorship visa, like employer, they need to sponsor. Okay. So employer, they need to sponsor. And once you get this visa, for 3 years, you will be with that same employer. Okay. And it means that the employer, he will give the chance for you to finish your internship. But after internship, at least for 2 years, you need to work with that same employer. Okay. So that is known as the 482. And this 482 as well, government is issuing the 482 only for regional areas, not for those who are in metropolitan cities. Okay. So they are mainly encouraging the employers in the regional areas, and only regional pharmacists can offer this 482 at this moment. Okay. And there is one more last option, that is the 407, which is known as the training visa. It is a 1-year training visa. So in case if you get this 407 visa, then you can come here and finish your internship.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And we have a question in the comment section. Like, we have a group of 40 students. Does Elite Expertise provide any concession? Like, if we join it a one, like in a package, can we expect any concession or something?
Okay, just you can contact to our admin manager, okay, and she will discuss about those things. Okay.
Okay. And one guy is asking, like, when we come on a student visa to Australia, and we have cleared KAPS examination, how can we register to APRA and work as an intern? As we have colleges, like we need to work, like, we need to study. Like, is
Study,
it possible
exactly.
to parallelly work together?
Yeah. So here, when you come here on student visa, so you will have, like, you will be entitled to work 24 hours per week. Okay? So that is 3 days per week you can work. Okay. So you can't go beyond that. So what you need to do is you need to find an employer.
Yeah.
You need to find an employer who can offer the part-time job. Okay. So from the previous batches recently, like 4 candidates who are already here in Melbourne. Okay. So they found the part-time employment. So they lodged the student visa, and they found the part-time employment. Okay. So they are doing the internship part-time, that is 24 hours per week. So this is the, yeah.
Can we take advantage of, like, KAPS has like eligibility for 3 years, right? Can we take advantage
Exactly.
of that, sir? Like finishing
Here,
our
the KAPS eligibility, KAPS eligibility in the sense, here when it comes to the eligibility, so when you pass the exam, okay, and you get that letter, the pass letter, from that date, you will be having 3 years time to enroll in the internship, not to finish the internship. Okay. So from that date, you will be having 3 years time to enroll in the internship. It means that at the end, that is at 2 years, 11 months. Okay, at 2 years, 11 months, even by that time also, if you can start your internship, then your KAPS result is still valid. Okay, then the moment when you start the internship, then you need not worry about this KAPS result. Okay, so this is what it means, that the validity of the 3 years. So when you start, like, by the moment, like, you need to start your internship before this 3 years period it ends. Okay? So that is known as the validity of the KAPS. It is not like most of the candidates, they will think that, okay, so now already 1 year has passed, okay, and are already 2 years have been passed. It means that I have got only 1 year to finish my internship. Okay? So it is not the condition that they need to finish their internship So they need to start the internship by the end of before 3 years.
Thank you, sir. And what is the tax system in Australia, sir?
Tax system in Australia?
Yeah. The
Tax.
question we got in the comment box.
Yeah. The tax, it completely depends on your income. So if your income is high, then obviously your tax rate will be higher. But here in Australia, I will clearly explain it to you. Here in Australia, the tax rate is for the first $18,000. For the first $18,000, there won't be any tax. Okay. And after that, it is completely slab based. From 18,000 to 29,000, there will be a small amount of the tax, and from 29 to $40,000, then the tax rate will increase, and 40 to 70, then it will keep on increasing. So it completely depends on how much we earn. Okay, and as our income gets increases, then and on a slab-based manner, it will keep on increasing. Okay. But
and we get
in
benefit
Australia,
from that, right, sir?
Benefit in the sense definitely you will get some returns at the end, of the year. So the return in the sense definitely every year you will be spending some money on your APRA registration. So for registration fees, you will be spending that money. So you can claim that money. So you'll be spending in purchasing any books or enrolling in any courses or anything that you do. Okay, so all those things that you can apply for the claims, and at the end you will get that money back.
Sorry, sir, I was on mute. And we have a question is there any physical offices of Elite Expertise, and is there any chances of physical classes in Nepal in future?
No. We are not going to offer any physical classes. So everything will be online. So we are a Melbourne-based company. So we are based in Melbourne, and all the classes we take is the online, because the problem here is we got the students from all over the world. So we got the students from India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, from Middle East, from Canada, from US, from Europe. So we got the students from all over the world. So it is highly difficult to organize the physical classes. So that's why
just on a lighter note. Just on a lighter note, sir, whatever the experienced students face on a physical class, that would be very minimum, which we are getting from the students.
Exactly.
Yeah, because sir and ma'am will be following the Indian-based teaching, where you'll miss, when we are in a kindergarten or +1, +2, sir and ma'am will be teaching like that. Neha, what are your experiences as a student from Arif, sir?
My personal experience you're asking, ma'am?
Yes.
I would like to be genuine on this question. When I have joined Elite Expertise, I was a student. I am a family graduation for sure. Just my knowledge is only for certificates. That's it. I don't have any good knowledge on pharmacy subjects. But when I joined Elite Expertise, I have cleared my KAPS examination in 30 days just because of Arif sir and Harika ma'am. It's not for exam for sure. They have given the amount of knowledge from the basics, from the foundation they have given. And till date, Harika ma'am and Arif sir were the best teachers for me. If this kind of guidance, if I have in my graduation or something, it would be very different. And ma'am and sir are very ethical, and they have some moral values. That is a thing I have attracted more. And you can expect this kind of tough examination I have cleared in KAPS exam in 30 days just because of them. And that is it, ma'am. This is the more of a family, and even everyone can feel that. Every student can feel that.
Maybe we have Rijima as well, your Nepali student. She's a student. Rijima, can you unmute yourself, and what are your experiences from Arif sir teaching? What did you learn? Is it okay, Neha? Rijima, to unmute yourself? Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Rijima. Maybe.
So I've completed my KAPS in November 2023, and I feel like I did my MBA after completing my BFAM. So I had a gap of like 3 years, but during that period, I had no knowledge, or I have no knowledge of BFAM. But after joining Elite Expertise and knowing about KAPS examination, at first I was in dilemma whether to go for this pathway or not. But after meeting with Arif sir and Harika ma'am, they are so friendly. They are not like a strict teachers that we think of. They're really good. They start from the basics and give you the in-depth knowledge of everything. So yeah, I completely recommend Elite Expertise for everyone who is here, who is my colleague and everyone.
Thank you so much, Rizma.
Over to you, Neha. We have many questions pouring up from the YouTube as well, sir.
And and I just noted one question which is coming up on at the bottom, that someone has been asking, if we prepare for the KAPS examination, will the syllabus be the same for PBC? Okay, so so my answer is no, 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 no. Like I can say that 1000% no. Okay, not even 100%, 1000% no, because PBC syllabus is completely different. Okay, so like in PBC, they are asking like completely the syllabus is completely different. Yes, the main part, that is the therapeutics part, it remains the same. Okay? So only the therapeutic component will remain the same. But apart from that, in PBC, they will ask you on pharmacoeconomics, bio statistics, okay, and Canadian healthcare system. And also there are a lot of about pharmacy management and other administrative things are also involved in the PBC exam. And when you check with this KAPS examination syllabus, then KAPS exam syllabus is completely different. In KAPS examination, like 30% weightage is for chemistry component. And then in like KAPS will have two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, 30% weightage will be for chemistry, and 70% weightage is for physiology and pharmacology component. And in paper 2 of the KAPS, 30% weightage will be for pharmaceutics and 70% weightage will be for therapeutics. Okay. So here, but when you compare with the PBC pattern, so here in KAPS, they are giving 30% weightage for chemistry, 30% questions from chemistry. But in PBC, only like 1 or 2% from chemistry. So chemistry is not a major component of over there in PBC. So in a similar way, like there are many changes, like there are many other differences in the syllabus. So those who prepare for KAPS, they can't clear the PBC, and those who prepare for PBC, they can't clear the KAPS. So they need some main KAPS oriented training, even if they have prepared for the PBC.
Okay. Sir, would you please share us, like, what is your motivation to start Elite Expertise?
Well, like, okay, to be honest, like I will start from my journey of KAPS. Okay. So I started my KAPS journey in 2016. So when I started my KAPS journey in 2016, I like I had to spend many months to keep on collecting the material. Okay. So I just went through the syllabus. After looking at the syllabus, then I started collecting the content. I started collecting, okay, from where I need to study this biopharmaceutics, from where I need to study this chemistry part, from where I need to study this microbiology. So everything that it took many months for me to keep on collecting all the material. And then, and like the other advantage, like I can say that already I was working as a lecturer in universities. So before that, I worked in India, and then I was working in Malaysia back in 2016. So when I was working in as a lecturer, it means that at least I have some touch with the subject, especially with the pharmacotherapy. Because I'm a clinical pharmacist. I did my master's in clinical pharmacist. So I was teaching the pharmacotherapy. So I was in touch with the pharmacotherapy part. Okay. So that made a bit easier for me to at least to cover that pharmacotherapy component, pharmacology and pharmacotherapy component. But for all the other components, again, I need to sit for I need to sit for a few hours and few weeks and few months to keep on collecting this material. And finally, I cleared my KAPS examination in 2016, by the end of 2016, like in November 2016. After I cleared my KAPS examination, then like many friends, my friends, they also started their journey, the KAPS journey. They appeared for the KAPS examination, but they were unsuccessful in their attempt. Okay? And they just keep on asking me like how to prepare and so on. Then I prepared some material, and I just keep on sharing those contents with them. Okay? And then I moved to Australia early in Jan in 2018. Then I started my internship, and even after I started my internship here in Australia, I met with many interns, the other interns who who have cleared their KAPS examination in their third attempt, fourth attempt, fifth attempt, and then they started doing their internship. So like they discussed with me like their journey, like how many times they have failed, and so on. So after that, I got many calls from my friends and other members. So they asked me to do some training. Then I started training them. I started providing the training to them, and at least around 400 or 500 candidates that have cleared the KAPS examination. Then in last year, that is in 2023, before I started Elite Expertise, I also worked in other Australian institute here. Okay, so I worked there for around 2 batches, that is for 6 or 7 months. Then I left that institute, and then I started Elite Expertise. So after I started the Elite Expertise, so far, like 4 batches have been passed. And in each batch, the success rate is always 90+%.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. We have just encountered with 94, 95, and intern
Yeah,
written an
yeah,
exam that we have got 100%. It's
100%. Like
wonderful, sir,
all the
actually.
candidates those who have appeared for the intern written examination, all the candidates, all the 5 candidates, they have cleared in
Have
their first
passed.
attempt.
Yes, sir. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so
Um,
much, Neha.
and it happened with me, sir, actually, when I started my CAPS preparation. Since CAPS exam syllabus is like an ocean and we don't know where to start, what
Exactly, yeah.
AFEC is expecting from us, we don't know. Like when I joined Elite Expertise personally, like you have aggregated everything at a one place, and since it is a comprehensive coaching, we can connect the dots and we can just put everything at like as you have put everything at a one place, we can just study them, do mock, and put everything in exam. That is very easy thing that you have done for this thing, sir. I'm very
Yeah, yeah,
grateful for that.
exactly. Thank you. Thank you
And
so much.
sir, and the last thing I want to ask, in India, if we work as a DMO, like assistant like assistant doctor or something, the amount of respect we get it's like lesser than inferior to nurses and all. As you know how
Exactly.
the situation is in India. And if you work on like corporate sector, we can work as medical coder, pharmacovigilance, where like as you know, like we have less amount of packages and the growth is very minimal. Like, can you
Yeah.
tell us the amount of respect we get in Australia, like after like working as a hospital pharmacist or retail pharmacist? Because money is not the end, right, sir? We need to have
Exactly.
some
Yeah.
respect what we are doing, like for our designation. We expect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as you're
Sure.
working as a hospital
So,
pharmacist, you can just share us the things, sir.
sure. Definitely. So, like when it comes to the pharmacist role in Australian hospitals, especially as a clinical pharmacist, because I'm working as a clinical pharmacist here in Australia. So when it comes to the pharmacist role in Australia, like when you in case in the future, like you guys, when you get the chance, okay, and if you get the chance and if you start working as a clinical pharmacist here in Australia, then you will come to know how different it is. So because here in Australian pharmacy practice, especially in the hospitals, every decision, all the decisions will be taken by the pharmacist. Okay, so whenever the doctors they chart any medication to the patient, at first that medication should be reviewed by the pharmacist. Without the pharmacist review, then there are certain medications that the nurses are not allowed to administer to the patient. So pharmacist review is much important. Without pharmacist review, the nurses are not allowed to administer the medication. And every day we do many interventions. So we'll keep on sending the messages to the doctor, the dose is incorrect, so you need to change it. And we'll put a hold on that medication. It means that unless the doctor won't change, the nurses, they can't administer that medication. So the pharmacist will have the full rights to question the doctors. Okay? And we have the full, we'll be fully involved in decision making. Okay. So whenever the therapy, a new therapy is started, especially for antibiotics, so if the doctors, if they want to give certain type of antibiotics, then they will consult the pharmacist. Then those things, especially for the antibiotics. So without the pharmacist approval, we can't prescribe, like the doctors, they won't prescribe the medication to the patient.
Great, sir. We can expect whole meal plate. Good. When we clear this kind of license examination, we have the amount of respect and good lifestyle. Everything we can expect. And this is it for me, sir. These are the questions we have, and we have some general questions which we can answer, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Ashita ma'am, can you?
Yeah, I can answer further, sir. I know you're at work and you have to go at work.
Yeah.
So this is Arif, sir. Guys, if you have any other question, you can. The chat box is open for the YouTube and here as well. The other questions will be carried out from ourselves, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing both of the channels. And we know that we are coming coming up with a great series of having PTE training as well. PEBC exam training, KAPS and everything. Thank you, sir. Can you have a last few words from you, sir?
Yeah, thank you so much. And finally, I would like to thank Pokhara University for organizing this event. Okay. And in case the students, if they have any questions, then you can just text to our team members, then they will let you know, and they will be in touch with you, and they will give replies to your questions. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
It was a great pleasure that we have a question and answer, like all the questions from the students that I have represented on you. And thank you so much for your patience to answer. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Neha.
Bye, sir. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Neha, we have nice questions from Adarsh Shah. She's asking many questions on PEBC. I guess she's more interested on PEBC.
PDC.
So,
Because I think
yeah.
she's the topper of the college, like she's going for a tough exam.
Yes, that's why maybe. What is the minimum GPA required to attain KAPS exam or PEBC? What is the minimum GPA? She's asking. Let me be very precise with you, Adarsh. There is no GPA, maximum GPA for both KAPS or either for PEBC or for any other exam. You need to pass. You need to, have the certain amount of knowledge. And if you have 4 years of B.Pharm degree or 6 years of PharmD degree in your hands, then you can happily apply for your PEBC exam. And Elite Expertise this time, it's giving you 6 months of comprehensive training for the PEBC. It would be a one-on-one training session. Twice a week you'll have classes from Arif sir and Harika ma'am, and also a Canadian practitioner would be there. Along with that, we'll be giving you the PTE training as well. So it would be a package for even for the KAPS. If you're wishing, you will have 4 days of class in a week. It will be entirely AEST times. If you miss any of the class, you can happily go and watch the recorded video and post any of your questions. The best example standing among you is your Rijma Shrestha. She's a perfect example, KAPS qualified student and student of this university and friend of yours. Fee per PBC, Adisha, could you please share your number details, dear? We'll be sharing the entire brochure. Yeah, but to be very precise, again, the fee is 1500 AUD, dear. For the PEBC evaluating exam, we'll also provide you the documentation evaluation assistance as well. Safal, what will the Elite responsible and find internship for the students who crack KAPS being a part of Elite and give certain about job placement? Adarsh is a mail. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. First thing is that if an institute is giving you assurance that I give a job placement and everything, it's good to it's like it takes so much of I can say it takes so much of confidence and everything to say that. But you know what happens with Arif Sir and Harika ma'am and light expertise? Till you pass your KAPS exam, till you pass your PEBC exam, their hand is in your hand. Not your hand will be in their hand, but their hand is in your hand. They'll not leave you. And once if a student qualifies PEBC and KAPS exam, they'll give you free training how you have to apply for your visa, how you have to apply for your internships. If you see other institutes or any training center, they will be charging for that, but we won't do. They'll also tell you how you have to make your curriculum vitae, that is a CV, that's a major first step to apply for any job. If you see outside for doing any CV or something, they'll be charging, but that is excluded in it. So it's just that all the dishes are given to you. You just need to cook by yourself. I need to know more from Grishma. Who is this Grishma, Dinesh?
I think it's Rizma. I think I'm not sure. I think he's asking about Rizma.
Okay, dear. KAPS class fee. So 1700 AUD is the KAPS fee, coaching fee, and 200 AUD is the skill assessment assistance which we give. If we add both, it is 1900 AUD million. Yeah. You have any other questions? The chat box is open, guys. You can ask and post your questions.
Safal is much interested in the questions. Like he.
Yeah, PT exam mandatory for visa process. Yes, Rani, Jacob, we have a question from YouTube here. Yes, PT exam is mandatory for visa process. If you're thinking for Australia, then you need to get 6.5 of marks in every module, reading, listening, writing, speaking. So if you get that, you have to, register yourself for the APRA, as well as it will go with the same for the PEBC exam as well. We have many questions from Akshay. One would be other options for B pharmacy in Australia, which provide high salary package. If you want to work in Australia as a registered pharmacist, then you have to write KAPS dear. What are the different types of pharmacists in Australia? I believe there is industrial pharmacist, clinical pharmacist, hospital pharmacist. What all pharmacists we have, Neha and Really?
We have many, ma'am, as you said. Adding to that, it's industrial pharmacist, retail pharmacist, and these days hospital pharmacist is divided into many, like pediatric pharmacist, oncology pharmacist. Like in each and every string, we have some pharmacist over there, and we have specialized in that. Like we are trained to specialize in that.
Yes. Minimum salary of a clinical pharmacist. It totally depends upon which pharmacy you're working, dear. If I say, if I say $40 now, the time you go there, if it's like $20, then it will be something different. The picture will be different and the real time would be different. It totally depends on which place you're working in. If in India, it's like the amount of money you're getting in Mumbai is something different, the amount of money you get in Chennai. And also, if you go into small place, regional place, you're getting more money, but the facilities will be low. So you'll get a good amount of money because it is an overseas country, and Australia is a country which has high scope for the working, pharmacies. So you have good amount, and also it depends upon your hospital and the place you're living in. My Bimal, my
and
friend
how much?
Yeah. Sorry, Neha, please.
Sorry. Like how much time to take? It will take to become a pharmacy in charge in Australia. Like Dinesh Singh Irie is asking. Like after clearing KAPS exam, you need to work for 1575 hours. Where you need to finish under supervision. And after that, you need to give intern, written, and oral examination. Once you clear that, you need to get registration from APRA that you are a licensed pharmacist. When you go from here, like when you migrate from India to like Nepal to Australia, you will get a provisional registration from APRA. After clearing intern, written, and oral examination, you will be getting registration from APRA. Then you can become a licensed pharmacist over there, and after like upon your performance, you will become a pharmacy in charge. That completely depends on your performance, on your knowledge, and your skills mainly.
Yeah, we have other question as well, dear.
Yeah, ma'am. My friend cracked KAPS exam in Australia, but still searching for internship. I think the scenario in Australia is different as it is explained here. See, for everything, the scenario, it's not the same, because in metro cities it is different, in communities it is different, and our consistency is also different, different. Like if you are consistent and looking on that thing, like we have many opportunities in Australia. The only thing you need to do is you need to be consistent with your work. You need to have some references over there. Like everyone, like it's not the thing, like APC will not conduct KAPS examination like if we don't have scope over there, right? Like if you need to think practically. If we don't have such kind of openings, or if as to work as a pharmacist, or internships are not there in Australia, APC will never conduct an examination. These things in this way.
Adding to it, Australia is a country which has high chances for the healthcare professionals. So you have good amount of opportunities, and can we get the chance to hear ground root information from the students from University Sukrat KAPS and searching for Rijma Shrestha? She's there. She's searching. Rijma, did you write your PTE here? Have you done your RAPRA or registration and everything?
So, ma'am, I have launched my EUI in January, so I've been waiting for
You're expecting.
invitation.
Yeah. So what
I'm
are your
not on
points,
my
dear?
after registration, so I'm thinking of doing it after I get my invitation. So as sir also told that the time would be like 10 to 12 months.
Okay. So you had a free session by sir and ma'am, right? Like how you can
Yeah, sir and ma'am will give every information
Yeah.
that you require after you
Yeah.
clear your KAPS examination for the visa and everything.
And also how you can search for the internship also, I guess they told you, right? How you have to
They'll
do
give
which recruitment firm, how you can. So to answer this $1,000,000 question, we have conducted the virtual summit meet, which has happened yesterday. It's a first meet which is conducted in Australia by Raven's recruitment firm. It's a very, very big firm for the pharmacists also, not for the pharmacists, for other opportunities also if you want to work. So they have conducted this meet where Pharmacy Council of Australia, the body which you write the exam, and Pharmacy Clinic of Australia, SHPJ, APRA, everything. You name it, everybody is there, and every pharmacy is there. So they told that they have good amount of openings for the internships. They are waiting for the right candidates. So Shuffle, make sure that you are the right candidate for them. I hope we have answered all your questions. And getting into the course, we are launching it. It's a PTE course, which is given by Elite Expertise. Along with PTE, we are also giving you the IELTS training as well. It would be same as a comprehensive training. It would be thrice a week, according to the Indian times, and also the timetable will be shared. It will be a one-on-one training by the trainers. She'll be giving you the in-depth training and all. If any student is interested in it, kindly share your details, dear. We'll be sharing all the things, and we can have a conversation on this as well. So we'll be sharing all the QR codes of our channel. If you have any other queries, the chat box is open. In the meanwhile, you can drop your queries as well. So Ashutosh, can you just scan the QR codes? So this is a QR code of YouTube where you can actually see all the insights which are happening on this YouTube channel, which is named under Elite Expertise. What are the questions you have asked, like why we are not getting visas, which type of visa, is this clinical pharmacist good, which PT is good, whether Canada is good, Australia is good. All the information will be kept only under one roof, which is named as Elite Expertise on this particular YouTube channel. Next QR code, please. This is Instagram, guys, where all the information will be stored in small reels, which will be shared to you. You can happily go and watch it as well. Third one. Facebook, we have a separate community for the Facebook. What's happening around, what you need to, how you can update yourself with all will be shared over this Facebook call as named under Elite Expertise. We have individual LinkedIns of Arif Sir and Harika ma'am. To answer the query of how we can get internships, Arif Sir and Harika ma'am are being posting tips, tricks, everything on their LinkedIn. And if there is any opportunity, they'll be reposting it, resharing it, and how you can update yourself with the knowledge. Even that is shared in the form of newsletters. This is the LinkedIn of Harika ma'am. Just go and place your request on the LinkedIn. You'll get connected with Harika ma'am. And Arif Sir's LinkedIn page is also there. It's named under Arif Mohammed. And you can also place your request over here. We have many 1,000 plus followers on both of the channels, and we have special newsletters editions as well. So guys, I feel like we have made some difference by having this wonderful webinar with you students. So I hope all our wishes come true, and may all the wishes come true of this prestigious university. Thank you, Regima, and thank you for all the students, faculty member and HOD sir, director sir, for conducting this on this Saturday. Thank you, everyone. If you have any other queries, you can share to contact at the rate Elite Expertise. That is the email ID, which will be shared to you by Regima in your respective channels or respective communication medium. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Stay tuned to Elite Expertise. Bye-bye.